a topographical map, and then we compared it with this one. Can somebody tell me what we compared? Dylan.
Right here, it's kind of like the V.
Okay, so we compared the different regions? Okay, so what we're going to do today is we are going to take each region and using our topographical map and using the scale right here, talk about maybe what might be in those regions and like how bumpy it is or how smooth it is, and then we are going to make our own map using the clay.
Yeah, I knew it!
But when we use the clay, boys and girls, we need to make sure that we're responsible because we're giving you the responsibility of making a map. And if we misuse anything, then we won't be making a map. Does everyone understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is one of our regions we talked about on Friday? Eleanor.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the colors mean, like, green means, like, it's closer to the, like, ocean. We talked about the idea of what the colors meant.
Okay, so what's one of the 5 regions that we talked about on Friday? Dylan.
The eastern ridges and lowlands.
Eastern ridges and lowlands. And what can you tell me, looking at the topographical map, what about the eastern ridges and lowlands?
It's like all green.
It's all green. So what is the green?
Less than 700 feet from the sea level.
So what does that mean? What do you think that means if it's less than 700 feet from the sea level?
Like, if, like probably taller than this ceiling to the ground.
So would there be huge, ginormous mountains there? There'd be ginormous mountains there? Or just like some hills, maybe?
Hills.
Just some hills? So it's a little bit lower. And what kinds of areas within the name are in this region? Using the name.
East.
What kind of
Like.
what kind of landmarks would there be? Chris?
Ridges.
Ridges. And what else? Greta?
I'm Signa.
Signa.
What I wanted to tell you is, are we making a map of Wisconsin, or what are we making a map?
We're making a map of Wisconsin.
Okay.
Jenna?
John Joe.
Lands. Lands. What kind of lands?
Low.
Lowlands. So it's going to be a lower area because, like Dylan said, it's low to the sea. And remember where the sea level was on the water parts right here? Okay, what's another region that we talked about on Friday? What's another region we talked about on Friday? Hint, hint. You can see it if you look up here. Cam.
Western.
Okay, I'm going to move this just down here. The western uplands. And what can we tell about the western uplands? Where are they? So what can we tell by them? Dylan?
It's like in the middle, like it has dark green skin color and like dark orange.
So it's low and some high and some medium in between. What else can you tell me about this area? Yes?
It's not like a hill, but it's called Western Uplands because it's up, but it's not way high. It's up.
So it's various sea levels, like Dylan said. And what did you say, Signa?
It's sort of, you know, the Northern Highlands. It is mostly high hills, but the Western Uplands is probably up, but it's not high.
Oh, so like more of like upland. So what would you consider an upland?
But
So what would you consider not a super high area, but like a lower area?
Sort of
What could you compare to?
a hill.
A hill?
Yes.
Okay.
Not like as big as the ones over on the map, but
Okay, what's another region that we talked about? Melanie?
Northern Highlands.
The Northern Highlands. And what can we talk about with the Northern Highlands?
It's a highland.
So it's high land. Highlands. And you said mountains. Can we think of anything else? It's highlands, it has mountains. It's the orange part in our map here. quite bumpy. Chris?
It doesn't really have much of plains, but it's kind of up and down.
Oh, so no plains. What is our next region? We have 3. We need 2 more. Eleanor.
Eastern ridges and lowlands. We already have that one.
That one's right here. So we have the eastern ridges and lowlands. We have the western uplands, and we have the northern highlands.
Central Plains.
The Central Plains. And what about the Central Plains? Well, how can we describe them just by looking at the topographical map? Travis? It has plains. What does everybody know another word for plains? How can we describe a plain? Gavin?
Like plains, like plain, maybe just plain of nothing.
Oh, so maybe there's not a lot of stuff there. Cam?
A flat surface.
A flat surface? Carmelo?
Kind of like grassy area.
Oh, I like these descriptions we're using.